Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the love you showed me on my first YouTube video. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the share, thank you for the tips, thank you for those who reached out to me privately. The love was massive. I just appreciate every one of you in I appreciate the love, appreciate everything. So today I was going through my head and I was like, what am I gonna talk about today again? And then this came to my mind. I was like, okay, fine, let me tell you guys about the time like when I came to the States. Yeah. People never tell you about their little beginnings or their little struggles. Yeah, they don't. They always show you like what they show the world is like, oh, okay, yeah, fine. Living in the States is easy, sweet. Hell no. Well, it might be sweet, it might have been sweet for others, but for me it wasn't because I was starting afresh. Like I had no money, I had no family. I was starting from scratch, basically scratch, nothing, no nothing. So, anyways, let's get to the video. So when I moved to the States, it was really hard because I had no money. So I think my first job I did, I was doing housekeeping. Yes, I cleaned. I used to clean. I cleaned a lady's house, like the lady, the my aunt I was living with at the time. I used to clean her friend's house. I cleaned her friend's house. Like deep cleaning, you clean the toilet, I pack clothes and things like that. So for that whole day, guess what they used to pay me? She used to give me $100. Well, I could not really complain, but it was really tough because when I was coming to the States, like it was when COVID hit. So then jobs were scarce. Like it was difficult for me to find jobs. So I kept applying, but I could not still get anything because then most places were closed down. So I stayed at home for 7 months. So come to think about, if you're moving to the States, right? You have debts. Because I had debts, like I still had to pay debts. Part of the money I used to come to the States, my mom borrowed it from people. So they're already calling that time, like, okay, oh yeah, where is the money? Give my money. So I had to, during that time, I felt a lot of pressure because I had to pay their monies. I had to pay their monies. I had family that was looking up to me. I had to take care of my own self. It was not easy because you're staying with somebody in the States. America is not like back home where you can just stay in the house with somebody, you pay no bills, you do nothing. Nah, back here, if you're staying in somebody's house, you have to contribute in one way or the other. Either you're buying food, either you're helping with the bills or you're helping paying, like chipping in a little part of the rent or something. So it wasn't easy at all for me. It was a very difficult moment in my life. Like then I really went through depression, but I thank God for the support system I have. Like they kept me going through that time. Like my mom was, even though she had, like we had to raise that money, but she was still my support system. And then I cannot, in fact, I can't even undermine like the support from my personal person. Like it was just so massive. And I think I've not told them before, but thank you all so much. Thank you, my mom. Thank you, my personal person, too, for that time. Thank you guys for taking me throughout that time. It was really bad. Like I really fell into depression. I had to deactivate my WhatsApp. I stayed off social media because like friends are calling and asking like, so what is happening now? What job? Why are you working? Can you start sending us some dollars? I'm like, eh, every day the pressure, the pressure. I, I don't even know what they're thinking. This abroad is not easy. So after doing that, I had to work. Like I worked for the lady for about a couple of 5 days, five days or so. So the money I got from her, the I think was even how much, I don't know how much, that I cannot remember, but the money I got from her was what I used to be able to register for my CNA license. That was what I used at that time. So it's not easy. It wasn't easy. My moving into the state was not easy because I had my own personal needs, personal things that I had to take care of, and then I was not being able to reach up to meet up with that. Like depression is real, especially in the States. Depression is really real because back home it's a community. Like if you have something, you can talk with it. Like you can chat, you can call, you can go meet your mom, you can go meet your friends, you guys chat with it. It's like it's sociable. Like you can just go out, you have a peace of mind, you have a cool head. But during COVID, who will you talk to? There was nobody to talk to. It's not even there was nobody to talk to. I was in a new environment. I had no friend. I had no family. It was really, really tough. So, but I thank God I got through it. Like I think those were the difficult parts of it. And even after I got my license, my license here. I worked for a while and then I had to still register for another course. And mind you, in America you cannot cope without a car, and I didn't have a car at that time. Life was tough. So this is what I used to do. I used to live, because then I used to work in Virginia. I used to do some clinical in Virginia, right? And I was in all the way in Maryland, so I'll have to leave the house 2 hours before my time for work so that I'll be able to make it up in time. And then you can imagine during the winter when you have to use the train, the bus. I used to practically carry a blanket on me to get into the train. It wasn't easy at all. People don't tell you about these little struggles, little beginning, but I believe that these things are essential. If you want to move to the States, be a Cameroonian or from ever African country you're coming from, just prepare your mind that here is survival of the fittest. You have to work extremely hard. You have to work 10 times harder than the way you were back home. It's not easy here. Like I just want to tell you that the America you see on TV is different from the America you face in real life. Like it was not easy for me, but I mean that is my own story. Others, I have people that came in here, like other people tell you their stories, like they came in here, cars were provided for them, everything was provided for them. But for people like us who came into the States without dying, oh, without an inheritance or a car park somewhere, it was really difficult, because then I had lots of debts. I had so many things to take care of, but it was really tough. So like I think for the first year I didn't really work. Like I didn't really earn money or anything, but I was so happy that at least I was able to pay off the debt that I had. And I guess that was the only thing that gave me some satisfaction there. But after the first year, like getting to the second year, things started getting better. Like I guess it's just the first year that is hard, but if you work hard enough, like as time keeps going on, like it's gonna get better. So you just have to keep it in mind that if you're coming here, you have to work hard. You have to work 10 times harder than how you used to work back home. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not like the point of this video is not to scare people from migrating, or I mean people from moving or from relocating. Yes, it's not to scare people. I'm just creating I'm creating an awareness to know that out here is not easy. Like you have to really work hard. Like to be able to succeed, you have to work hard. And yeah, if you work hard, definitely if you work hard, you're gonna reap the rewards. That's all I just want to tell people. So fam, I'm gonna, if you want to, if like knowing more about America, or knowing more about, like, for new beginners in America, if these are things you want, please put them down in the comment section. I'll be able to tell you about my experience. I'll be able to tell you about the things I've learned over the years. So fam, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave this video here. If you enjoyed it, please do make sure you like, share, subscribe. Stay blessed, fam, and see you on my next one.